On Friday, September 3rd, the state legislature passed Senate Bills 1 and 2 that essentially gave local control back to school boards regarding decisions related to COVID-19.
Since the beginning of the school year, our three districts have continued to work together to ensure that the maximum number of students can remain in school for the maximum number of days, while also ensuring that our districts aren't contributing to the spread of the virus in our community.
As a result of Senate Bills 1 and 2, our districts are now teaming up to add another layer of protection for our districts that will also cut down on the number of individuals that are having to be quarantined.
Beginning Monday, October 11th, all three of our districts will begin a Test to Stay program in partnership with Ethos Labs out of Newport, Kentucky.
Test to Stay will allow students and staff the option to stay in school and not quarantine by participating in an FDA-approved rapid antigen testing program if they are identified as a close contact of a positive case.
There are numerous school districts across the state that are implementing similar programs, several of which are also using Ethos Labs.
Test to Stay will be an option for anyone who has been identified as a close contact of a positive case, as long as you do not have regular contact with that positive case. For example, if you live with someone who is positive and you are unable to isolate yourself from them.
This is a no-cost option for our students and staff that will allow more students to remain in school and greatly reduce the number of quarantines that keep our students out of school.
In order for your students to be able to participate in the Test to Stay program, you will need to provide consent for them to be tested at school. You can do that by visiting ethosbacktoschool.com.
You will need to set up an account and will be asked to provide consent for your student to be tested. You can unenroll at any time, but will need to be signed up in order to participate.
If a student or staff member is deemed a close contact, testing will be required for 5 days, and students will be allowed to remain in school as long as they are negative.
If a student or staff member tests positive with a rapid test, they will be given a PCR test to confirm and will be sent home until those results come back. The results will be back in less than 24 hours.
Testing locations will be available at all school sites and will be administered by Ethos Labs. We are grateful that Ethos will be able to make these accommodations for our families to make this process as smooth as possible.
We continue to encourage all eligible people to get vaccinated as soon as they are able to do so. In addition to providing the Test to Stay program, Ethos Labs will also provide vaccination clinics throughout the remainder of the school year.
A lot of information has changed since the start of the school year regarding quarantine procedures and this new Test to Stay program.
Please be sure to visit your school district's website for full details about COVID-19 mitigation strategies and the Test to Stay program.